Okay. I got to tell you this story, okay? I was young. I was in the U.S. regular active army, and they sent me over to Izmir, Turkey. And one of the things that surprised me, and I was 20-something years old, at the time, one of the things that really surprised me, they told us that you have to ask someone twice. Like if you offer someone a cup of coffee, like say they come to your apartment and you say, would you like a cup of coffee? Well, in Turkey, it's polite to say no. But here's the catch. They're really waiting for you to say it a second time. Potentially a third time, but usually a second time, but it could go into 3 times. And I can't tell you, and they told us this. They had this culture class where they would teach us, what do they call it? They called it, it's first steps or something like that. First, Head Start. They called it Head Start. So Head Start was not only learning a little bit of Turkish, merhaba, nasılsınız. Merhaba means hello, nasılsınız, how are you? İyi misiniz is a question, are you okay? İyiyim means I'm doing good. Ben de iyiyim would be another response. I'm doing well also. That kind of stuff. They teach you all this stuff, Yeah. Teşekkür ederim. Teşekkür ederim means thank you.
So you could, yeah.
But also they taught the culture where they told us about this thing where you needed to ask a second time. And I can't tell you how floored I was in the very beginning where I would have someone say no. Like I'd offer them a cup of coffee. But that second time, okay. Sometimes I would ask them a second time, are you sure? And then the third time, okay. So this is not just specific to Turkey. It can apply everywhere in the world, depending on how people are raised. We're all different, different families. So even in America, this could be the case where you offer someone a cup of coffee and they tell you no, maybe because they're taught that way, but they really do want a cup of coffee. So maybe you should say it a second time. It's like this lady came over today and I offered her a cup of coffee. And of course, we got this hyperinflation going on now. That's what I call it in the U.S. Here we are. It's New Year's Eve. We're going to walk into 2025 tomorrow, and it's going to be worse. It's not going to get any better. Now, I've never heard of prices going back to where they were 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And when she said no, I told her, I said, well, that's good. There's more coffee for the rest of us. So that's how I think, I gave her one opportunity. I did not ask a second time, are you sure? No, we're not in those days. So I would tell anyone, if someone gives you an opportunity, there's an old saying, opportunity only knocks once, not twice. So like if someone offers you a job, give it a quick thought, hopefully faster than a speeding bullet, and say, yes, I'd like the job. But don't sit here and go, well, no, I'm not sure. I have to think about it, blah, blah, blah. And then go back. And then the next day you call the guy back and you say, look, I'd like to take that job. Well, you know what they're going to say. I'm so sorry. We found someone else. Moral of the story. Eastern America here. Please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. And look at my playlist. I have my storytelling going on. This falls under my storytelling. Okay, bye for now.